What is it? Is it a chair leg?
All right, guys. I just want to explain a few things. We, as in me, John, and Ellie, are rebranded. That is our brand, I guess. We're all under that umbrella. And we have a few different videos that we want to make. This will be called now a Chair Leg Podcast. Something finally fitting for us and is part of an inside joke because we're all weird.
By the way, this will make me so happy because I'll finally go on the internet and not see a single channel or podcast name with our name on it.
A Chair Leg Podcast.
There's nobody that's calling their podcast a Chair Leg Podcast.
This is a chair leg. You know, we should have a soundboard next time. You should get your launch pad. We should have a soundboard, right?
Yeah.
And then we should have Jeremy Clarkson's like, is this a chair leg? And we just push it. It's like, is this a chair leg? Is this a chair leg? We should totally do that. But I mean, yeah, it came from a Top Gear episode where they're in the middle of Africa or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the country because you guys actually.
I actually don't remember. They went through the continent.
I think was that the Nile one?
I think it was the Nile one.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you this: it's not every country in the African continent you can drive through.
Ellie,
this isn't I know. I'm just telling you right now.
Ellie.
Carry on. Sorry, maybe I'm getting carried away.
No, just go.
Okay, so I think a lot of people are under this impression that you can drive through the entire continent of Africa, like you're driving through the American country. And that's
through
not
the
true.
American country.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
Yes.
That's not how it works. There are frontiers, and people would shoot you if you just drive through like a maniac.
Ellie, now I'm just thinking about some crazy ass white guy. Just driving through like a maniac.
I've been in this country for 10 years. People always refer to I'm going to Africa. Where are you going?
I understand that because Africa's a fucking
It's a freaking continent. We don't all speak the same
Sorry
language.
for cursing.
There's no African language, all right? There are a bunch of languages.
Ellie, what are you talking about?
There's no language called African.
So racist there.
I know. It's getting very racist.
So I'm going to stop here.
We're very...
Sorry,
We're
I
very
got
close.
triggered by the driving through Africa comment.
Is it a chair leg? Is it a chair?
Is it a chair leg?
That episode triggers me a little bit, but we're good.
Oh
it's
my
funny
god!
It's really funny though.
I know it triggers you, Ellie.
Yeah, you know how I feel about this stuff.
I still remember the part where they leave them somewhere and there's just random people dancing. I'm pretty sure they paid them to do that.
No, absolutely they did. There's no way they did.
I mean, I'd do that for money. Hey, I'll pay you if you just dance next to this white guy. Fuck yeah.
I don't even think that they were aware of the show they were on, honestly.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I definitely think they're paid though.
Oh, for sure.
Because money makes everyone do anything.
Yeah. But carry on. You were on the roll here. I don't want to.
I was on a roll?
Yeah. You
Okay.
were on the roll.
Well, it was more of an open thing, but it came from a Top Gear episode where Jeremy Clarkson buys something from a thing. And he just literally... a vendor. He buys a thing. That's what I meant. This... what do you call it again?
It's a cassava.
It's cassava. It's a cassava.
It's like a white, long stick.
It looks like a
Okay,
branch.
John.
Okay?
That's what it looks like.
Well, the way you started that.
It looks like it looks like a branch, and he bites into it, and he's like, "Is this a chair leg?" And then we die laughing. I don't know why, but that's why we call ourselves "It's a Chair Leg Podcast."
I think it's very fit.
It was the name of our Discord chat for a while, and then it finally became, I guess, a name now.
We've rebranded into it.
Oh yeah, we rebranded into
Get
it.
the
But
F out of here with that pun.
oh my god,
Yeah. But anyway, I think we are settled now, right?
we probably are settled. I've been settled.
Can you believe it's been 5 minutes, by the way?
I don't think the time helps, by the way.
Well, minus 45 seconds.
Minus
That
45
just
seconds
restarted.
from, yeah, okay.
No. But what I'm saying is, I remember Ellie was saying before this all, he was like, "Man, but if I put on my headphones, I'm gonna feel like we're in like podcast
No,
mode." I'm like, the timer doesn't help.
This is how I felt until we started talking about the freaking chair leg, and then I just completely forgot.
The chair leg.
Yeah. John, you're
The
good now?
bananas.
What?
You're good now. You don't need headphones anymore.
What about the
I don't know.
bananas?
I think we're fine. So
What bananas?
bananas.
Remember how the little guy he gave? No, was
The
it
little guy? No, it was Jeremy.
It was Jeremy. Okay, she gave her the like $1 a bill of some sort, like one paper bill, and she gave him like all of those bananas. And remember we were talking about how cheap is a goddamn banana, and you're like,
It's a freaking banana, bro. How much is a banana? I mean, I'm not talking about a Starbucks banana because a Starbucks banana is $1, and that's not cheap.
Ellie, it's like 75 cents everywhere else.
Yes, right? Now, this is in America where you have to go to places with air conditioning to get bananas. Now, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
I
freaking
get it.
banana. Like, people don't pay, especially if you think about the exchange rate. Like, $1 in America is like several hundreds of other people's currency, even if the value is kind of the same.
I don't even think they were using an American dollar. They're probably using. Well, they're from.
Yeah, if they're using the pound, it's even more. The pound is
Yeah.
more than the American dollar. So you can imagine, like, if somebody gives you, even now, I was telling you the analogy I was using is like if you had a box of bananas, right?
If you have a box of
If you have a banana. If you have a box,
a
if you have a box of banana.
Anyway, if you had a box full of bananas,
I'm just thinking about those shitty like math equations right now. It's like if Timmy had 5 apples and Sarah had 2 apples and they shared apples, how many apples do they have? 7. I don't know. I was thinking about that shit.
it reminds me of if you know this really famous comedian in France made this joke about how I'm not gonna tell you the whole joke, but pretty much it was like this absurd calculation. He was like, if the tub is like 50 liters deep and approximately and the water is coming from the faucet and I'm trying to plug the hole with half my thumb and there's a little bit of water leaking from the side of the tub, how much water is there in the tub?
Okay.
And he looks at the guy and he goes, I'm taking a shower.
I'm taking a shower. Hey, Ellie, you remember that French movie where you're like,
That's what I was thinking. Boom! When you said French comedian, in my head I was just like, hey, listen.
So, if you guys don't get the context, you guys won't get the context, but after one of the podcasts that we've done in the past,
Wait, you have
Whoa.
to give the context. The
No, no,
context, because we
that's
were,
what I'm trying to remember.
what
like,
time was it? Like around
it
what
was,
time
it was like
it?
3 a.m., right?
Yeah.
And I also remember, I don't remember the conversation. It was something about how French people speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about that.
I don't know. I think we were talking about, was it articulation or was it just like,
I don't know. You said something about how they speak. I remember that. And then he tries to give us an example of like this French movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is how French people speak. He's like, listen to this. all you hear is a gunshot, like boom. And I was like, holy shit. French is dangerous, man.
we laughed about this for 45 minutes
Yeah, dude.
straight.
It was.
It was too perfect. It's one of those things that you have to record with like your eyes or
That
some shit.
timing was.
That's when I wish
incredible.
like our entire life was like recorded. live.
Exactly. It's just one of those moments. Oh my God, I can't breathe. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably because we. Yeah, I don't know.
All that coke. Oh. We are not monetized.
You can't talk about.
Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is great.
What are you talking
It just
about?
makes me congested.
Yeah, man. It gives me diabetes.
It gives you diabetes.
Dasani water sucks, by the way, which is from Pepsi Company.
Well, did you and I talk
Some
about
Coke
this?
company.
It was from the Coca-Cola.
It's from
company.
Coke. Yeah, okay.
It's terrible.
It's like the Voss water.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all they had at the Phillies game.
When we were at the Phillies game, Ellie and I were at the Phillies game. That's all they had was Dasani water. And my mom, I remember at the end of the day, she just barely drank it. I was so thirsty, right? I was like, Mom, can I have some? I was like, oh, you can have it. I was like, I could tell her expression. She's like, I don't like this water.
It's because they put like weird minerals in it and whatever.
No, seriously, we used to have Poland Spring when I came to America. Talking about within 3 months of being here, you know, bottled water is definitely better for you, right? My mom bought 2 cases of Dasani water. It lasts us 3 months,
Oh my god.
and they usually last us about like a week and a half, just because nobody wanted to drink it.
no one wanted to drink it, man.
No, Dasani's expensive and they're smaller bottles.
And they taste like shit.
They taste like, I don't know, sewage.
Honestly.
box water is where it's at.
Box water. I don't know, man. Is box water any cheaper, by the way?
I don't think so.
So what are you paying for?
The box.
What?
The nice fact that it won't be pollution.
No, get the fuck out of here. Like, can I just say this?
My eyes.
Isn't
real.
the fact that the
My eyes aren't real
material
with something.
deteriorates supposed to make the product cheaper? You're selling me water, by the way. Like, I just think treating paper is cheaper than treating plastic. Would you think that that's the case?
I don't know, Ellie. All I know is
I just think it's
Jaden
outrageous.
Smith.
I don't.
Jaden
All I
Smith,
know
the
is
weirdest.
you're ranting about box.
Do you know what I'm
water.
saying? Though? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Man,
That
box
is
wine.
outrageous. That paper that's holding my water is more expensive than plastic, which is harder. Which
It's
is
probably the process of how you do it. Okay, Ellie.
Canada has bagged milk.
Oh yeah, the bags of milk.
that's smart.
Ellie, you try pouring yourself cereal in the morning with a bag of fucking milk. Wait, actually, no. You're lactose intolerant.
Exactly.
Get
I
the
don't need to.
This man ate pizza, and now he's like, man, there's a regret.
There's like this much air in my stomach right
It's
now.
a regret.
I mean, it's not a regret. Actually, yeah, it is a regret.
It is a regret. Oh my god. So Ellie, tell me one thing.
What?
What was the worst thing to deal with when you moved to America?
The worst thing? Oh, my sister had to deal with this when she came like last month. So when you come to America, right, it's something that we don't notice is that our food has so much chemical in it that you can smell the chemical. If you're not born here or you haven't been living here for a while, everything we eat, like everything that we consume, full of chemicals. That's the one thing. My sister did not eat for like the first week because she was like, everything smells.
Man, she should have brought her the pho. Then she would have smelled all the chemicals in that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
MSG, MSE,
MSC.
High C.
She's just, I don't know. She was,
MSC?
I didn't like it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. There's like that. There's that I had to get used to, and then, just the fact that people you don't know hug you. Like Americans are really they're
Expressive,
friendly.
they're
It's a bit,
expressive.
very expressive. Like now, if you had met me when I came here, you would have thought I had no personality because we're kind of like cold.
Yeah,
per
I
se.
understand.
Like you know how Koreans
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
It's kind of the same. So just
Not
how
trying to be
expressive
racist.
everybody- Not trying to be racist, but I don't think it's just Koreans. I think it's just anybody that's not American or South American. You know what I mean? Like those really warm countries. Like
Yeah.
we're
I
just
love your dance.
not
Oh, thank
that
you.
touchy feely.
We're trying to play inside joke. Did you see the video with the BTS and they're just like, I love your, and he's touching the other dude's thigh like.
It's like
Yeah.
It's
I saw the
hilarious.
interviews.
It's so funny.
Those guys are so interesting.
BTS is so weird.
I was gonna say weird, and I said
okay,
interesting.
I'm not a fan of their. I'm not a big fan of their music. My
I
girlfriend's
love your.
fucking up. Like, she loves that shit. I,
I
bought
love
her
her face
tickets,
when you dance.
general admission tickets to the BTS concert in Chicago. But these guys are so funny. Just watching them because they're just so Korean.
Well, because they're to everybody else who is not familiar with the Korean culture, they're like weird.
Oh yeah. Well, if you watch their Korean interviews, they're normal as fuck.
Oh yeah.
They're like super. It's because they know how to speak it here. But when they're in
it's 'cause
America,
they're trying to speak English.
it's
Yeah.
because their English is just so weird. You know. I love hamburger and Sprite, dude. They have to make like shirts about that shit.
I'm sure they exist. You should Google them.
I should just bring like a poster board and just write Panda Express. I love Panda Express. And the
Please
dude's
do
like,
it.
oh,
Please do it. Please do it.
oh, 여기 와.
Take a picture of him with the panda.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, if I could get a picture next to them with like an order of Panda
I was gonna
Express.
say, are you guys going to go to? Wow, that's a lot of goes. Are you guys going to the meet and greet if they're having one?
Probably not. I mean, dude, the concert's already big enough. It holds like 25,000 people, and
You don't wanna
we're
get
general
trampled to death.
admissions. We're right up front.
Okay.
Dude, I can't even eat or like drink a lot of water before this, or else I'm gonna. Once I go to the bathroom, I'm not going back up to the front. My girlfriend wants to be at the front, man, and we better be at the front. I'm going to make so many hand motions when I'm in the line. It's like I better be first in line. Okay, buddy. I don't know what these mean, but this is my move.
They're gonna look at you and be like, "What are you on, buddy?"
I don't know, man. I'm half Italian now. I'm very. Oh man, we're not gonna get monetized for a long time.
I don't care. As long as this is entertaining to watch. I think the only reason why we're shooting this is so I could watch this at work and
Pretty
not
much.
shoot myself.
I want them to watch it out. Hey, Mike, your dad. We love your dad, by the way. We never even
do
met
it.
your dad.
We've never met. Mike is our friend. He's Italian American, and we've done a lot of computer science projects with Mike. Best dude ever.
I love Mike.
But because he's Italian American, I think we were in the lab for like 12 hours that weekend.
Yeah.
And then we like had lunch or something, and then we were talking about, I don't know what we were talking about, but the conversation landed on Mike's dad and how Mike's dad talks about Mike, because Mike's dad is what? Mike is first generation
Mike
Italian.
is first generation Italian.
Yeah, and his
What-
dad is Italian. So I know. So I remember talking, we were like, so I was like, well, Mike, so when your dad calls you, like,
John, what are you
how does he
laughing
call
about?
you? John is feeling
dying.
and creeping in
You've just said Mike like
50 times.
100 times. Mike.
No, but we were thinking about like, so how does when your dad is trying to talk to you, like, how does he call you? And I remember I looked at Josh and I went, it's probably something like Mike. And then
He did the thing.
everybody started laughing.
'Cause he did the
Mike
thing.
included.
This is a Mike. You know?
So every time Josh and I talk about Mike, we're like, if we ever meet Mike's dad and we do that stuff,
I don't know how.
I don't know how he's gonna react.
I feel like I don't know if he would like it or not. It's just at this point an inside joke.
I feel like he's gonna be like, get them out of here.
Yeah, he'd probably just kick us out.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
like, I don't know. It's just been an inside joke for so long.
It's been at least like 2 years.
2 years or so.
Yeah, two maybe a year and a half.
I've known Mike since like, was it freshman year?
Yeah,
Freshman year.
But that joke
Object
specifically
oriented.
has been on
Yeah.
since we were doing the first.
Oh yeah, the first
Yeah.
project. You're right.
Because that's when we started doing the 12 hours straight in the lab.
That's when
Thanks.
my friend Kevin, shout out to Kevin, said, Ellie loves sour straws, John.
Yo,
And there was a time where
Don't even get
that's
me
all
started.
he ate when we were doing the project.
because you need to be high on sugar for this stuff. If you're gonna code,
They're
I'm sorry.
disgusting at some
I
point.
don't
I
care.
don't like sour straws.
If you're gonna
Red,
code,
especially.
if you're gonna be out for a long period of time, you need something that's gonna give you a rush and keep you up. And after a few hours, coffee just
He
isn't
bought
doing it anymore.
four packs in a row and finished them.
They were doing 4 for $3. And I have a Walgreens card. They're basically
They melt
free.
you, man. I don't
No,
know.
I'm
how.
sure I was pissing lemonade for like
You,
weeks.
your
But, like,
poop must have been just sour and red. It must have been just made comprised of gummy. That shit's like plastic, man.
I mean, hey, I love my sour candy. I've stopped. Aren't you proud of
You
me?
know what? What's your guy's favorite candy? Honestly.
Sour candy. Sour candy. You know why I like sour candy so much? Anyway,
Expression.
the reason why I like it so much is because we
Oh.
don't. When I was growing up, we didn't have sour candy like that. They didn't sell. It wasn't popular. If you go talk to any person in the Ivory Coast, maybe it's popular there now. When I was growing up there, it wasn't popular.
Any people from the Ivory Coast, please tell me if you guys had sour candy.
It's all chocolate stuff, or right at 4 p.m. You buy like fried plantains. We call it a
Please
local.
tell me if you lived in the Ivory Coast
It's
8
the
years
most
ago.
delicious thing
if
ever.
you had the sour candies in Ivory Coast.
No, we didn't have sour. I mean, I'm sure there were sour candies. They weren't popular.
Watch it. One Ivory Coast dude was like, You guys are wrong.
No, do you know
They're
why? Because it was all about the French chocolate pastry stuff. It was all about the French biscuits.
The croissants.
No, not that. I'm talking about the petit beurre. What's so funny?
Croissants. Sorry. It's the way I said it. That is extremely racist.
Jesus, man.
Okay. But
Speaking of sweets, you were talking about, you identify with something Joji said in an interview. You were saying how...
okay.
Go ahead.
First, John, you go. Like, what's your favorite candy?
I don't know. Probably Jolly Ranchers.
Yo.
Okay, no. Let me talk about this, right?
Yes.
So there's an interview with, everyone knows him by Filthy Frank or Joji or Pink Guy, but Sean Evans from Hot Ones or whatever, he did an interview with him and they went through an Asian market. And then Sean Evans asked Joji, like, hey, what's your favorite, like, Asian candy? And Joji legit said, honestly, Asian candies kind of suck because they're not that sweet. And he's like, have you ever tasted a Jolly Rancher? They're amazing. I'm like, that's so true, in my opinion.
If we're gonna talk about Asian candy, that thing I gave Ellie, the black currant
Yeah.
gummy,
Oh.
Yeah.
coated in the sugar.
Yeah, those
I
are
really like those.
those are really good.
But those are newer, right? Like, those weren't around when you were
I've
growing
had
up.
them when I was a
Really?
kid. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So, okay, between you and me, John, do you like Asian candies or American candies better? I personally like American candies because they're just 10 times more sweet.
At least when you were a kid, did you like American candy more than Asian candy?
I don't know about that, actually, about me.
Just because I feel like as a kid you would like the American stuff more because it was sweeter.
I liked the Asian stuff as a kid because it was different, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I don't have much of a sweet tooth anymore, I definitely side for more of the Asian candies, but Jolly Rancher's still at like the top.
Yeah, I'm a bit indifferent about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've stopped. My sugar intake has gone down.
Now the instant foods are definitely Asian people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The instant
You
foods.
guys dominate
Talking
that
about,
game.
man. Spam.
Oh, dude.
Yo.
Josh loves spam.
I do love Spam. I have a Spam hat. By the way, Spam is an entire brand. They have like underwear. They have like a sleeping bag. They have like
They have
a
everything.
tampon, like earrings
No,
in
they
the
don't
shape
have
of Spam.
tampons.
No, they don't have
Okay.
tampons. Ellie, do you
Nope.
really believe that tampons?
Yo, I can believe they have
Spam,
everything.
get on that, man.
Yo, we went on.
Spam, sponsor me.
When we find out they had a store, we literally were surprised at how much shit they had on their website.
You could get an
right?
umbrella, raincoat, Spam shoes.
Yeah.
Want Spam shoes?
Sweatpants.
Adidas hook Spam up. Span NMDs, Spam Ultra Boost.
Yo.
I buy some Spam Ultra Boost, man. I look like an idiot.
I don't know about that. Just collectibles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's just like when Pizza Hut made shoes.
They made
Did you
shoes.
yeah, did you see the Pizza Hut shoes?
No. Oh wait. Yes.
They order pizza
push
for you.
pizza.
There's literally a button, right?
Yeah,
that connects to your
yeah.
app, and it orders pizza to your location.
So I don't know if they did that as a partnership with this startup called Push for Pizza, or if it was just a standalone.
I don't
product.
remember, but Jesse Wellens from Prank for Spank has them.
Actually, has them.
He has them.
That's funny.
They work. Like he literally got like 2 pizzas from doing that. I'm like, okay.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's kind of like this. I would imagine they're kind of like the special shoes, like you know how Nike has the self-lacing shoes or whatever.
Right.
It's
Red
one.
Naps.
It's kind of like those. It's the really gimmicky shit.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There's like Air Force Ones that are like that too, like really special and just weird. They definitely made them before.
What the collab shoes are always the best.
Yeah, but they made one that was like they made a PlayStation one, right?
There's there's like 3 PlayStation ones. There's like a super old school one. There's some PG2s, and there's an Air Force One that they released at E3
This
Yeah.
year. Wait, when
This
was
year.
this year?
that I'm
Wow.
really sad that I missed.
Because
They
John
sold
would have
out.
bought them.
I would have bought them.
you would have bought them.
John always had like a nice pair of like basketball shoes back in the day.
It's not so different from now. Now,
No,
he's
probably
buying the
now he's got
NMDs.
now he has the NMDs.
Yeah.
He has the Ultra Boost. You just got something recently, John.
What did
Yeah.
you get again?
I bought another pair of Ultra
These are new,
Boosts.
by the way. I've never seen this.
These are the
until
summer
this morning.
colorway.
Yeah.
I hate you so much, by the way, because I love them, and I only have one pair of those, and
John,
a pair of Ultra
what made
Boost.
you go back to shoes, John?
I needed new shoes.
I needed new shoes.
Bought shoes.
You bought shoes, and then you were like, "Fuck, I
Like,
missed
there was
my
a time
shoes.
where I didn't care because I just like thrashed them around.
Yeah,
Because yeah. But now I'm just.
you had some. You had that. We always talk about it. The chroma color one, that before the chroma color.
Yeah.
That one was great. I remember those shoes when you first got them.
Wait, okay. So now I'm actually interested. All-time favorite shoe? Go.
Favorite silhouette or
Just
a specific pair?
either. I think I would say favorite shoe.
Favorite shoe.
Yeah, that's a hard one, right?
I don't know why I'm going for nostalgic because I'm thinking about when I was a kid. You had those like Skechers Boost and the little balloon thing. You press the orange button, it pumps up your shoes. They were
guys had
That's your
those?
favorite shoe.
no, it's the nostalgic shoe.
You would have those now.
No.
Yo, can you imagine him walking the?
Yo, I'd look like people from Initial D, dude. It's the huge ass Takumi shoes.
New Balances.
I used to wear a lot of
Balances.
New Balances as a kid because my mom was like, "Oh, these are good."
Yeah, typical Asian kid.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think my favorite silhouette would probably be like Air Jordan 1s. Just because
The classic.
They're
Yeah,
classic.
They're
yeah.
classic.
They never go out of style, by the way.
For
Josh.
me, when you talk
Hello.
about, I'm sorry, I'm new to this terminology. When you talk about silhouette, right? Are you just talking about just like how it looks like from the side or something?
yeah.
Like the design of the
Yeah.
shoe. As opposed to because they're within a like a style. They're different. They're different types anyway.
Okay. To be quite honest with you, since I was pretty new into getting into shoes, I would say the NMD because I like the
original.
original.
The original. NMD.
I do like it.
Yo, I love the Tokyo Blacks. Actually,
Yeah, they look
those
really
those
nice.
are my favorite NMDs.
I do definitely like the NMDs from like a silhouette profile. What was the other profile? You said you were talking.
I was asking Ellie if you wanted like favorite silhouette or favorite like specific
shoe.
Okay, and if I had to go for, I don't want to say comfort. Never mind.
If you want to ask me what shoe that I want the most right now,
The most right now.
What do you want the most right now?
the Off-White Air Max 90s.
Oh,
Wow.
Like they're not the most.
are you talking about the bubble ones? Because
No, the ones
wait.
that-
they're not the most hyped Off-White shoe, but
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I love those. I
Yeah,
think they
yeah.
look really good.
Yeah, those are really good.
How about you, Ellie?
That's like, you know.
Yeezys.
How about this? No, not Yeezys. Get the hell out of here.
Hey man,
Uh,
I would wear Yeezys.
No, Yeezys are great. I'm just saying,
Would you
all-time
wear-
favorite.
500s though, or 700?
No, not 500,
350.
700s.
It's probably where I was.
Yeah,
stop.
350 is about where I would be.
Are you talking about the Nike ones?
No,
Oh, okay.
the 500 is the newest.
I haven't
one
seen
of the
what they
dad
look.
shoe.
I don't know what they look
It's
like.
a
the
dad
dad
shoe.
shoe
It's,
one.
Oh no, I don't
No.
like the dad shoe trend. I'm sorry. I'm
You
not
know,
trying
I-
to wear bricks on my feet.
I could have. I could have gotten a black pair.
really?
Yeah.
Would you have actually?
Because the new Yeezys are like they're sleeping, yo. Like the resale for that is
Yeah.
literally like $20, and by the time you resell it, you'd be losing money.
Oh wow.
Like I could have gotten a pair. I was just
People
like,
aren't getting
I don't-
on the dad
I don't-
shoe
I don't
trend,
want
right?
them.
Yeah, because they look retarded.
I don't like him. I really don't.
they really need to get back to like the older, like
I mean, there was a new 350 V2 that came out. The
oh,
butter. The
yeah,
butter
yeah, yeah.
color.
I remember that.
Yeah.
They
If
look
they
cool.
keep
The
putting
resale
out
on that is
350,
still
yeah, not good.
good now.
There's just too many of them on the market now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they look nice though, honestly.
Yeah, they got their money though, so I'm not even.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Everyone wanted them at some point, and then now since
Everybody
everyone has
has
them,
them.
In
it's like-
general, like the Boost type has.
Yeah, which is
Boost
good.
Life has
I
one,
want.
yeah.
I want them to be real cheap, so I can buy them.
there has to
just
be a
have
new
a
trend coming
whole-
out sooner or later.
Here's the deal. I think I'm starting to get to the point where the way I dress now is how I'm going to dress for the rest of my life. You know, like I wear Vans and I buy Adidas and Nike shoes, like running shoes, and that's it. Like I don't branch out too much. I wear Chuck Taylors. I was going to tell you like my favorite silhouette, the original All Star All Black, or the Chuck Taylors. That's it. Like because they're plain simple, and they have. I don't know. They just you can wear them on anything. I know somebody who wore them at a wedding, like at their wedding. Brand new Chuck Taylors, all black. That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if my future wife would let me do that, but I would
Sorry.
do that.
I was looking for my water bottle. It's all the way back in that over there.
It's
Oh my!
haunting you.
Use the force. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Cringy. Yeah, shoes. I love shoes.
I mean, we could talk about shoes forever. Oh man, I had like a question about just like in general style. Actually,
You know what?
Go
I
ahead.
have a quick question. Out of all of like the sports the three, would I even say there's three? There's Nike, there's Adidas, and then there's what else is there? Under Armour or like Puma.
For me,
Under
Puma and
Armour.
Reebok are tied. At
Okay.
third, I would say.
Do you guys like Adidas style better or Nike?
It depends on what type of shoe we're talking about. For me, and
Okay.
like when are we wearing them? Right.
So it's more dependent for you.
It really is.
Okay.
Like I could wear those in the summer. I could wear khakis rolled up with what's it called? The free runners. Just like prime knit.
Okay.
What are you doing to me?
John is just
Do you know what I mean? I could wear those all summer. I mean, I guess same with the Ultra Boost, but the Ultra Boost for me, they're kind of a fall shoe because they're a little bit heavier, right?
Okay, wait. Let me ask this in a different way because I'm interested now because you actually use sports gear. Who makes the better sports gear?
It depends on what you play.
Seriously? Even soccer? Like
Well, Nike, I would say it depends on what you're buying, and it depends on who you are, because different body types have different shoes. Like different
Asics.
companies.
Asics.
That's why they have like they don't just sell one soccer shoe, right?
All right.
They have Mercurials. Nike has like Mercurials. The what's it called? Which ones do I have? The Tempos for me are my all-time favorite from Nike. They have what's the other ones called? I don't follow it anymore, but I used to be like huge on them. But those are different types of shoes.
Mm.
You know, like there's some of them are like more open for people with wider feet. Some of them are heavier. There's people who would rather have synthetic shoes. And some people I like leather shoes because I feel like when I take a shot, it has more of an impact. I don't have to really shoot that hard.
Oh.
But Adidas has, like, they're different because of the way that they make the shoe, but they also have different types of shoes.
Mm.
So it really depends on who you are. But I would say Nike is still slightly at the top for sports stuff because they have better style, per se. Like, their marketing is on point.
Style.
But, like, Adidas has the monopoly on American soccer gear. So, do you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
They're neck and neck. You can't really compare unless you want to compare how much.
In which
they
I
made
thought it was an
every year.
interesting fact that Ellie told me recently that the original like black and white soccer ball. That's an Adidas soccer ball.
Yes,
I
if
never
I'm
knew
not
that.
Wrong. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
That's an original Adidas
that's the original Adidas soccer ball.
That's interesting.
We should double check that. But
Yeah, we should fact check that.
I'm 87% sure.
I'll
that's
edit it
true.
in or something.
Yeah, that is an Adidas.
I mean, it
ball.
can make sense because it's black and white.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that happening.
Oh.
yeah, but it really depends on what sport you play. Like, for some reason, like Puma has a monopoly in certain sports, and better market than Nike and Adidas. It really depends on the sport.
Okay.
So I can't really tell you who's the best. I can only tell you what I use.
I wonder who would sponsor sumo wrestling.
That's a good question.
Who provides the thing that they wear?
Pocari Sweat.
Pocari Sweat. Who owns Pocari Sweat?
I think for me, in general, I prefer Adidas shoes just because they're wider.
Okay.
Generally,
yeah, I can see that.
They generally are. He's right.
Nike
They-
shoes are a bit.
I wear 6.5s in Nike in
Wow.
Adidas.
I didn't know
because
that.
I have to have my shoes tight, like true to size. 6.5 or 7s. When I wear Nikes, I wear 8.5s. Like that's my regular size. But
I
I have
didn't
to
know
go
that, actually.
down a size and a half.
Generally, Nike shoes are a bit tighter than Adidas ones.
Yeah.
I guess
So
I'm
I
in
usually
like the
prefer
middle.
Adidas.
I guess I'm in the middle for like shoe size, I guess, because I always thought I had a fat foot, but I never had an issue with Nike shoes, like ever.
No, I mean they take their time, and Nike is like the Apple of the shoe game.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and Adidas is an Android type.
An Android type.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just seems that way. I
Hell's
just think
Puma
kinda,
Linux.
yeah.
Puma's Linux. right
Puma's
there.
Linux.
Reebok.
I don't know what Reebok is, but I'm just saying. I just think Nike has better advertisement.
All right.
Yeah, that's really where they have the edge.
No, we need North Face everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the money.
No, it's not worth the money, honestly.
I mean,
I mean, I'll say some of their camping gear is pretty nice, like they're legit camping gear, but other than that,
they're known for jackets. If you want a jacket, get a North Face jacket or a Canada Goose jacket, right?
Canada Goose, I have no fucking idea.
never-
Shit.
Okay, they're
Someone shoot a Canadian goose and stuff that your jacket
yes,
with that shit, man.
They're very expensive jackets, which is probably why I would never buy one. But they're really, really good jackets.
Yeah. I have an Eddie
Is it-
Bauer jacket.
it's- I hope it's Canada Goose, and I'm not saying like one of the
Canada
words.
Goose.
It is Canada Goose.
What?
It has to be. Yeah, let me get now. Now
I know there's a company called like Spider or something that sell like pretty expensive jackets.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I know Eddie Bauer is like another version of fucking North Face, honestly. That's the jacket that I have. It's good. I don't know. I really need to get some camping equipment. We really need to go camping, guys.
Yeah. That would be.
I know
really cool.
John has been dying for a camping trip.
Well, because every time John gets ready and buys a bunch of shit, everybody drops
Everybody
the ball.
dips.
Yeah.
Someone can't go like in one day and shit. Don't worry, we'll do a camp. We should plan a camping trip. We should do an outside podcast, guys, over a campfire.
That's already an idea. That's written. That's on the Google Docs.
It is on the Google a campfire podcast.
It's figuring out how we're going.
Welcome to the
keep-
chair leg podcast. We're actually roasting chair legs as we speak to eat them. How is this? We had to buy full cassavas. Just put them in the
They're
fire.
cheap. They're very cheap.
Yeah, man.
I just think I'm just like
Go to H
my
Mart.
biggest worry is how we're going to keep the lights on. By lights, I mean how we're going to keep
We're gonna
here.
have to shoot in the daytime, man.
No, it's not even that because not the lights. I'm talking about figuratively, metaphorically. Like I'm talking about like how we're going to keep the gear running
Oh
for
yeah.
an hour plus.
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying?
we're just gonna have to think of something. We could think about. I mean, I remember that thing that our buddy Roberto has.
Yeah,
The huge ass battery.
we'll probably have to get like 3 or 4 of those.
I
just
wouldn't
to
think
keep
so. I think it would be one would be enough for the camera. And
2.
and this.
Yeah.
This is something.
Do you get what I'm saying now? That's what I was.
Yeah.
Oh, buy a generator. How about that? How about we rent a generator? No, because then we won't be able to hear ourselves speak.
I don't
Unless-
think we can bring this.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think we can bring that.
If anything, we just
Oh,
have to use the
you know what
mic
we would do, right?
for the
We would do
camera.
the one thing, the idea I already pitched, which is
Get the little things that clip to us and then clips to our phones.
yeah, and then just use that.
Too bad I don't have a. Too bad I don't have an audio jack. I'm just kidding. I could do the adapter.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we could do it. I think we could do it. We
I
could
mean, if you wanna
probably
try.
do it by. Well, I don't know if we're gonna be able to go camping this year, but I was gonna say by this year. But,
I
you know,
would
this-
say we'd do it for a weekend that we actually have to use for the podcast. We just go camp somewhere.
yeah, that'd be sick.
You think we could do that, John?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you know what we should do? John could have his camera taking a long exposure shot of this.
Camping isn't that much. We have to pay for the actual location, and then
Yeah, I think
it wouldn't
I-
be too bad.
I was gonna say John could be taking a long exposure shot of the sky and the wow, I cannot think of the stars. Wow, that was hard.
I know
And we
I
could
know a
post it
good
as a
location,
thumbnail.
but it's 5 hours away. So I don't know any other place that has a good
Is
location.
it south
for
or
st-
north?
It's north.
Okay, that's not bad.
I mean, it's still 5 hours away.
No, I know. We're talking Vermont or upstate New York.
I don't remember the name of it Actually, Mike, the guy that we were talking about recently, he He mentioned it to us. Wow, I don't remember, but it's like 5 hours away up north somewhere.
I was just thinking, Mike is either going to be really offended by this podcast or just laugh his ass off at his desk.
Mike, we love you.
I hope he doesn't show this to his dad.
I don't think he'd ever show this to his
No, I
dad.
don't think he ever will.
I think he'd probably hide it from his family. I'm never mentioned on the internet.
We don't exist.
Pat, you're here too. I didn't forget about you.
Yeah, so I think we have a milestone to reach before we want to actually start doing interviews of the people we know who we think are interesting.
Or just like add people in, just
yeah,
some
or
guests.
add people in as
You know?
guests, just because there's so many ideas that I want. Like I think we should try just with different people.
We should bring Brian, the guy's head who's heavy.
Who?
Brian, remember we were like super drunk, and Brian came over with Dan Yoon.
Is Anime Next?
Oh
over.
yes. I remember
We
that.
were
And
up until,
Brian-
like 4,
and
That was
Brian
so
was
laughing our
funny.
asses off.
and Brian was like, my head is so heavy.
I was
And
like, this is
talking
why-
about stupid. I was talking about my ex, I think, at some freaking point. I was like, damn it, my ex or whatever.
What did you call that night? This was the
It was
most
like
random
Jacob.
hangout.
Jacob or
They called one of their
Jake.
friends like,
It was
dude, you should
Jake.
come to Anime Next tomorrow. He's like, I can't come.
I was
He's like,
totally trying to talk him
Yeah.
into this. I remember in my head, I was like, I totally just want to try. I don't even know who he is, but I'm just gonna try. I wanted to see if I could actually do that, but it failed because he's not gonna come outside.
all right. So I told somebody before we started shooting that we were going to talk about like life. This was supposed to be a deep talk, and then
Deep
we
talk?
realized that this
Who do you know? Who
that
do you
we
think we're talking to?
We're trying to get. What was that?
Who do you think you're talking to?
I know. I don't.
I don't
That
think
was
we can
foolish
do,
of me. I
don't
know.
think we can do a serious.
I don't think we can do. I think we can.
We
I, don't,
can.
I don't think tonight is the night. I think
Tonight is
that-
not the night for
I think
a
we
serious
had a
talk.
really long week, and we need to to just. This is one of those. This is the most unstructured podcast we've had
I think it's just fun.
in a month and a half of being, like a channel.
What are your guys' hopes on this channel?
I just hope that we make content that there's eventually an audience for. I don't care if it's 100 people. I don't care if it's 1,000 people. I don't care if it's 3 people.
I want to be the next PewDiePie.
PewDiePie, what a train wreck right now. I don't know.
I don't think
he's
it's-
funny.
Yeah, I think
He's so funny, but it's
I-
just
I don't
he
think
doesn't
he has
have to
anything
care.
else to prove. Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have to
Yeah.
care
just
anymore.
at this point where like he doesn't really have to.
He's like YouTube
be
Jesus
online.
at this point.
Yeah, is he still the most subscribed?
Yeah, he's gonna be up there for a
He
while.
has to be. There's no one close.
YouTube doesn't even care about him.
Man, do you guys remember when Ray William Johnson was the most subscribed?
Yeah, dude. Ray equals 3 was great,
Yeah.
and then
And then he
3.
was just like, "All right, I'm done." I think
Ni-
he saw
Niga
how,
Higa still probably hands down the best
most
YouTuber.
consistent
Most consistent.
over the last 10.
His
something
videos
years.
can still make me laugh somehow.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why, but he's just funny. I miss one YouTuber. I miss Kev Jumba, only because it's just Kev Jumba.
Yeah,
He was a funny guy.
still is.
But what I want from this channel is to have fun and also, I don't know, get back into skits. I guess just do something different in the creative
This is just
zone.
an outlet.
An
And
outlet.
I know a lot of people would think like just putting yourself on the internet is like terrible. Like it's a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like everybody has their hobby. Like some people like wood shop. Some people they play the guitar on the weekends. For us, it's like shooting and editing stuff. And like we have day jobs. Like, but this is something that we
I'm
find
sorry.
interesting.
I thought you, for some reason, when you said, but our hobby is shooting, I'm like, oh shit.
Yes, we shoot things
We shoot
all
things, man.
weekend. No, but do you know what I'm saying? I think that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Like this is a hobby.
This is a hobby.
Like we're enjoying. I don't care if like nobody watches. I think this is
What comes first is that it's fun, dude.
yeah, it's fun to do. And like every time we edit one of these, we learn something. Or every time we have to do a setup, we learn something.
Mhm.
And that's awesome.
Hey, John.
Use a PC from
He
now
used a
on.
PC.
Yeah, we're not using a Mac.
Hey, John, I want to ask you, what was the podcast that you used to to be in with DJ and Julian back then?
There was like 2.
Was it only 2? I thought you guys had like a.
No,
No,
it was
okay.
mainly 2. One of them was about gaming, and the other anime.
No, okay, that's
So
interesting.
It's like not that much different from. Some
Why
of the
did you
stuff we do
stop?
now. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I just remember I remember trying to listen to it once. It was very interesting. I think one episode had Tyler in it. You remember Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. And then I remember there was one where you were laughing because like the Chinese potholes that just people fall in and die
Yeah.
into.
I don't think
What?
anyone listened to them, but it was just fun to listen back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
myself,
right.
So
It's kind of the same concept here.
Because
That's what I was thinking.
We watch these at work. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
I don't watch them, but I like watching people reacting to it.
yeah,
I guess. It's interesting.
I like to hear like coworkers who actually follow. You know, like Adam, who also has a channel, like follow what we're doing, and they give us notes and stuff on how to improve.
Yeah,
you know.
it's pretty cool. I think this segment though is a little more. The Chair Leg podcasts are a little more. Oh my god! I just burped.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
It for sure. I like it. I think I keep making similes and metaphors. I think it's compare. You can compare this to like somebody who's doing bodybuilding or running for like leisure. They're trying to get better. That's what we're trying to do. You know. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Ellie is a lesbian.
Yes, I love women.
He's a lesbian. Only because my girlfriend mentioned it. I
Oh,
just
because of
remembered.
the freaking song that I like.
Because of what's her name? Kalani Honey.
Shout out to Josh's girlfriend. But I love this song. What is it called?
Honey.
It's called Honey.
It's called Honey.
It's a song by Kalani called Honey, and she's talking about. She's pretty much serenading this girl.
Serenading.
And I think it's very simple song, interesting lyrics. I love it. I would play this to somebody.
Okay, lesbian.
Yes,
I'm fucking with you, Ellie.
but yeah, absolutely, yeah, I
Yeah.
love that song.
Yeah. The song is really good, honestly.
Yeah,
I guess I'm a lesbian too, so don't worry about
don't worry,
that.
we're all female, deep down. So
I
we're all
guess.
lesbian.
Isn't it something like where we're like female first and then we become male
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
womb or some shit?
Because we all have an X chromosome, but male have a Y chromosome.
Yeah, there you go.
So
That's cool. That's science.
yes, we're very sciencey here. We're professional nerds after all.
I remember
Right,
we
John?
used to watch Planet Earth, John. Planet Earth was great, though.
yeah.
Are you talking about documentaries?
Yes.
Okay, so this is something we have in common. You guys used to watch it when you were like
we have
in middle
the
school.
British guy that talks like this. Do you see the snake? He is about to eat that rat.
with the very interesting music and the
Yes.
slow-mo. Yeah.
And the slow-mo. And the guy that escapes all those snakes.
Yeah, my dad
The little
used to
lizard?
make me watch them.
Damn.
But here's the deal with that: is my dad is the worst person to walk in while you're watching anything. Like I remember once I was watching the Nature Channel, and it was like a documentary on koala bears. My dad comes down from upstairs. They start humping.
He comes down from upstairs.
No, I know it's a weird
Sorry.
sentence. The second he gets on the stairs,
Yeah.
they start humping, and the female koala bear is like squealing, and it's going on for at least like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like, what kind of person is that? Like, I promise you could be watching like the Mass, like with the Pope giving like, you know, a sermon or something. The second he
Yep.
walks in, there's gonna be a girl showing her tits on TV.
You ever hear turtles having sex? They're just like, eh. I still remember that video that Ray William Johnson did. It's like a turtle humping a shoe. I remember I was like I was in high school at the time, and I was just like, what the fuck? Eh. I don't know any other animal that just sounds like that. It's hilarious. It's like he doesn't care.
I think I think besides fish, every animal makes a noise when they're mating. Even chicken, and they don't even have.
You know,
penis.
fishes grunt.
They do.
Yeah.
You don't hear that shit though, so it doesn't matter.
You won't hear it, but yeah.
I feel like if you have a
Make it
really good
sound.
underwater like microphone, you'll hear it. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
How, like,
I don't know.
okay. They just make a noise. That's weird. I never thought of that.
I mean, that's like
What noise does a shark make then? Roar.
Dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what is that? That's actually the sound of sharks. Oh.
so. If you hear that, run.
Dun, 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 dun.
I used to be scared by these movies.
Jaws. You know what's interesting? Ellie doesn't like scary movies.
I don't like scary movies.
Every time my girlfriend and I try to sit him down to watch something, he's like, he has to talk about it all the time and ask.
Do you know what Jasper did to me? I went home to see my sister and her kids, and they were like, my mom made me drive, by the way, to Maryland, back from Maryland into Jersey, all the way to North Jersey. I drove 8 hours. I was supposed to meet with my friends. I was late by 2 hours. And then Jasper tells me, oh, we were watching a rom-com. Just come through. I show up.
That's
It's
like-
the climax of a freaking horror movie.
You know, that's like the perfect way to get Ellie to come over here. Dude, we're watching a romantic comedy. Come over. Oh, dude, I love romantic
I
comedies.
enjoy romantic comedies.
Rom-com. That's how you get Ellie to watch a movie with you, John. Just like, oh, I'm watching a romantic comedy. Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm not stupid anymore.
He's sitting there. It's like Madoka. He's like, oh my god, this sucks. Like
I don't know. I just
little children destroying each other with machetes and shotguns.
some of these animes are very graphic.
I
Sometimes.
can't. By the way, I can't watch Madoka because the faces when they just go to this distance is horribly drawn. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The faces look horrible.
For me, unless it's like carrot cake type drawing, I don't have a
Carrot cake.
problem with it
Come on, man.
because I care about the story more.
I you know what I like? I like Initial D where their eyebrows are just ginormous.
Bushy as hell. You can recycle those and
Dude,
like,
they got some DSLs in there.
Yo.
Dick sucking lips in there.
yes, but the eyebrows are worse, considerably worse.
Whatever the best racer dude, his hair changes like every season. Oh, now it's like purple. Now it's blue. Now it's back to brown. It's so true, man. I don't know why his hair changes so fucking much. Same with Trunks. Anyone notice Trunks? Trunks had like what, blue hair?
It's because they retconned it. Because I think his hair was. Because Bulma's hair is like supposed to be purple.
Is it? I never knew
the
that.
manga.
Wait, but Trunks' hair is white.
No,
Or
Trunks'
is it
hair is
light
not
purple?
white. It's supposed
purple.
to. It's purple.
I think his original hair color is purple. They changed it to blue to match Bulma's in Super for whatever reason. I don't know why Bulma's hair was ever blue to begin with. Because I think her original hair color is purple in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Oh, that's so weird. It's just like, well, Initial D. There's no explanation, by the way. His hair color just changes from purple to
No,
blue.
he's just a fashionable guy.
Ellie, the span
He's just a
between the
fashionista.
seasons is like one day. So he just wakes up one day, the next day it's like, oh, do you notice my hair? No.
He's like Ramona Flowers from.
Who the fuck is Ramona Flowers?
Scott Pilgrim versus.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim,
Where she's
okay.
like, oh, I just change my hair sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the Ramona Flowers of the anime world.
God. I guess he is. Hey, John, what would you dye your hair?
Silver.
Silver? Just silver?
It's not gonna be much different now, is it?
Yeah,
You
peppered
know,
hair.
the Worth It guy, Steve.
Worth it. Oh, yeah, I know.
I like his hair color.
Oh, wow,
It's like
okay.
silverish, grayish, silverish.
Yeah,
in
I can
some of
see
the
that.
episodes.
I can see that.
I like that.
Or like Steven from BuzzFeed.
Is that the same guy? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the same
that's
guy.
the guy, right?
Steven from
Okay.
BuzzFeed. That's who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Worth it.
$1 versus $1,000.
How long do you think they're gonna milk that thing till people start at the?
I think
top?
it's BuzzFeed.
They've been. I know. I'm kind
Until
of
they
getting
stop
tired of
getting
it.
millions of views.
Yeah,
which
I don't
they
think it
never
will though.
So
I don't
They
think
still
it
make
will.
Try Guys episodes.
I have completely 100% stopped watching the Try Guys. Like,
I don't think anyone watches Try Guys anymore.
no, they have an audience.
They have an audience. It's just not.
I think it's about
This mic is
77%
just annoying.
female audience actually.
Definitely
I
a female
love the
audience.
Try Guys, yeah, because they do shows where they dance and stuff. They're like idols. I'm serious. They're like idols.
Ned has a baby now, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a baby.
I love Ned and his wife. They're my favorite people of the entire Try Guys crew.
Yeah.
Well, his wife isn't part of the Try Guys, but
Yo, what's like the worst YouTube? Okay, I don't want to cause any YouTube like drama, but like, what kind of YouTube videos do you guys not like?
that's a really good question.
Any video that has the last name Paul.
Oh, there you go.
I don't. They don't exist to me, so I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. That's true.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I miss YouTube poop.
Fortnite videos that are
Fortnite
original.
Fortnite garbage. Yeah,
Like not original content from Fortnite. I'm talking about like people reposting other people's work and then putting their
it's
face
garbage.
Yeah.
in the corner.
I think anything having to, not that Fortnite's a bad game or anything. It's just I don't think, man, I'm so tired of people making garbage out of this game. You know, it's not good content now. Hey guys,
Yeah.
LAKEY here is fucking. Oh wow, there's a bong in the game now. Don 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 don. You know, there's wow, look, there's so much weed. Dun, 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 you know?
Definitely oversaturated.
Very oversaturated. I think the game itself is fine,
The game's great.
but other than that, they keep it fresh.
What's so funny?
Wait, are they releasing a new map?
No, but you have not seen the season 5 map.
Interesting. Okay. Is the season 5 map like super different?
Not super, but it's different.
It's Tilted in there still?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish Tilted died.
I don't think they'll ever take out Tilted.
Tilted is great.
Yeah.
It's like a meme. But yeah, that's interesting. No one plays PUBG anymore.
Not no
Eh,
one. I
people
think they
still
still have a
play.
niche community. I just think because it's not on the scale of Fortnite,
Yeah, but like
they consider themselves a failure.
no,
They,
they
still
don't
have
do
a
anything to their
considerable
game.
amount of traffic. They're still a loyal fan base. Loyal.
There
fan
is
base.
still a loyal fan base, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they don't update and fix their game, you know, like
They do update. Apparently it's a lot better now.
really,
Yeah.
It might be too.
did they
late for
fix the
people who already
Xbox
moved.
port? I heard that was
know.
terrible. Yeah, I don't know because I just heard so many nightmares of like whenever they release something, something has to break, and then they fix it, and then either it's broken again or it's just I don't know. It's not like H1 was the best anyway
We should
either.
try. We should try it again.
Fortnite.
No, I'm talking about PUBG.
I don't
Pub-
want to pay $30.
I don't want to pay $30 for PUBG.
You still have to pay $30 for that
Yeah,
shit?
it's not a free
Oh,
game.
never mind. Screw
Dude,
that.
it's not a free game. Fortnite's
Nah.
free.
Let's go back to Fortnite.
That's okay. That okay.
No, I thought they changed their model because
no,
Fortnite
no.
was whooping their asses.
No.
Wow.
is that?
No.
No. That's Ellie's thing.
Yeah. All right.
He always does this.
No, I mean, you have your. I don't know what you're weighing, but like, I have my pointing. So people take me more seriously when I point.
You do a lot of points. You know, you're like
Yeah.
you're Harry Potter. You know, just Wingardium Leviosa.
Whatever. All right. So
Oh my god, that Harry Potter fanfic thing that Internet Historian did, like gold. But yeah, I love cringy fanfics. That's one episode that I want to do with you guys. We should voice a cringy ass fanfic.
we can do that. I think that's on the list as well.
It is on the list.
We could.
John, can you
John's-
think of any right now?
No.
Okay, I feel like maybe you would because that whole anime culture and
I don't like.
I wouldn't do anime stuff. Not that I wouldn't. I'm saying there's so many other great things like the fan fiction for oh man,
there's Harry Potter.
Magneto and
X-Men
the X-Men one
and the Marvel characters.
where Magneto's in the relationship with
What?
they're literally fan fiction. These girls write these fan fiction about these two the characters that play Magneto and
My
Professor
God.
X.
That's
There's literally
okay.
like an entire database of fan fiction.
Oh, there's
about the two
Overwatch
of
fan
them.
fictions, which are hilarious too.
Seriously.
They always ship up.
And drawings.
Don't even get me started on drawings.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, and Overwatch, they released that hamster. All right, guys. It's been about an hour since we've started talking. I think this is around the end of our talk. How about you guys? You guys want to talk a little more?
Nah, I think we've we're trying to go for shorter
I
episodes.
think
so
there's a decent amount. To
I think there's
Yeah.
a decent amount to cut out.
cut out
And,
of this episode. Yeah, this is a very meta episode, but
very.
yeah.
We're trying something new here. Please bear with us in our weird naming schemes. We're still trying to feel ourselves out.
You know, I think that this episode is something we need to do. I think it's one of those like we need to blow off steam. So this episode doesn't really have context.
A chair leg podcast.
A chair like podcast. I like it.
The chair leg podcast.
Did I say podcast?
Oh, wait, is
So
that
you're
your
saying pasta?
pasta?
A chair leg
Okay,
pasta.
is this a chair leg podcast? It's a question, but is this a chair leg podcast? Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.